Good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hi, friends of the podcast.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, Samantha.
Hello, Lisa.
Oh. Huh. Oh, you sound sad.
No.
What's wrong?
It's a long week, Lisa.
Samantha.
Uh-huh.
But you're almost on holidays.
So close.
You're almost on a petite vacation.
Petit vacation.
No, vacation. Say it proper. Trying to teach you some French.
Don't.
You're almost on
No.
a petite vacation. That's petite vacation.
Thank you
Right?
for the
Petite
translation in your
vacation.
horrible French. Like, stop. This is not making my week any better.
Really?
Yeah.
One
pretty
more
much.
day with me?
No.
Really?
Yeah, not happening.
Ow.
You know why?
Tell me.
You know how Fat Girl Down was so popular? And it was like something that we should bring back? I've got a sequel to it.
Oh, I never said we
Yeah.
should bring it back.
Fat Girl Down, the sequel.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh.
It happened the other day.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Samantha, what shoes were you wearing?
The shoes I always wear, Lisa.
The slippery ones?
It's got nothing to do with my shoes.
The slippery shoes?
Everything to do with the parking lot that didn't sand the parking lot very well. And I just wanted my fucking coffee because they ran out of coffee at home. And if I had just had coffee, I wouldn't have been in that parking lot and I wouldn't have fallen and I wouldn't have banged my leg and I wouldn't have fell on my ass.
So you were preoccupied.
And I was mad.
So your mind was preoccupied.
No, I was not preoccupied.
Yes.
I was walking to my car
Here's
with a
the
bag
thing,
of groceries.
Samantha,
There's no preoccupation in
If
that.
you haven't learned one thing at a 17 years of friendship with me, you should have learned was
No.
eyes on task. No, you shut your mouth. You shut your mouth and you're going to learn it now. You should have learned eyes on task, mind on task.
I know that.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I do.
No, because unlike me a million years ago, when I was preoccupied with coffee, you should have learned my lesson, right? So, friends of the podcast, I was preoccupied with coffee once, and I was walking to the car, and I was like, buy coffee on the way to work, make coffee at work. Buy coffee on the way to work, make coffee at work. Boom, Fat Girl Down, the original Fat Girl Down, and I broke my friggin' finger.
And you had physio for a year.
My finger broke my fall, went into the frozen ice ground.
And it was off to the side, wasn't
It was like on a 90-degree angle to the wrong way.
Didn't you freak out your husband too?
Yeah, right? When a 6'6" tall man looks at your finger and goes, and then all of a sudden, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, right? What did I do? I went and cried in the kitchen.
Because that's where you cried.
Because that's where I cry. I cry in the kitchen. And you live that with me.
Yeah, but so far, knock on wood.
Most people don't do the sequel so soon after the original.
Well, the first time I fell off to the side, scraped my hand, bruised my leg, a whole bunch of fun
and
stuff.
your ego.
And my ego, and then swore blue streak. I didn't swear. All I thought was serious.
Like, really?
Yeah, but my back really hurts right now. So.
Oh, so I hope you're going to
Don't
make an appointment.
Shut up.
Are you...
Don't make
You
it
don't even
gross.
know what I'm going to say.
Yes, because you don't say massage.
Are you
say...
going to go to your masseur?
No, that's not it. That's not the word you use. Because you make it sound dirty and it's wrong. Because lots of people do this shit,
That's
Lisa.
fine.
Lots of people go and get a massage.
If a strange
stuff
person
like that.
rubbing your back down makes it feel better,
It's a profession.
get it done. I'm not saying it's not. Let them rub.
There's sports
Rub away.
medicine people.
Yeah, absolutely. Rub away. What
Wait,
do they
I'm not
do?
defending myself.
Wait,
I feel like
you're
I'm
not.
defending
You're
myself,
not.
and I'm not defending
You're not.
myself.
But
I'm not
what-
defending myself.
But
Go
what
away.
is it that they do?
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
Shut up.
What do they do?
They make it so that your muscles don't hurt anymore.
By. Say the words.
Pressure
By.
points.
How do they get to them? What do they do with those
Don't.
pressure points? They
No.
rub them.
No.
That's all I'm saying.
No.
Okay.
Stop
I'm
talking.
just saying.
Stop talking.
Okay.
Stop talking.
I'm sorry that you fell.
No, you're not.
Yes.
No, you're not. Your first is, so what shoes were you wearing? That's so sympathetic.
That's what you would say to
I
me.
got more sympathy from my coworkers.
But you know what? We all get more sympathy from our coworkers because they give us the fake sympathy that we think we need, right? Because they don't care. They don't have to live with us. They don't have to put up with us. They don't have to deal with us all the time, right? So they're kind, they're gentle, they're loving, right? Right?
Whatever.
Until we walk away.
Until we walk
Right?
away. All right.
All right.
fine.
I'm sorry that you did
No,
fall.
you're not. But that's okay.
I am.
No, that's fine.
But guess what I did this week?
What? I can only imagine
But
now.
I don't want you to laugh at me.
Well, no, that I'm not promising that.
Okay. Well, try.
No.
Just try it.
No.
You have to understand, right? I too have struggles.
No, you don't.
Yes. My bunion.
Don't.
Yes.
Oh, first world problem.
Yeah, guess what I did? I bought a bunion brace.
What?
And on the box it says, "Goodbye, bunion."
Oh my
Yep.
God. glad you fell for that one, because it's not going to go just by using a brace.
Yes, it's recommended by, like, podiatrists, it says right on the box.
Really?
And, like, the FDA.
You realize that they can write anything on that box.
No, I don't know. It doesn't matter. But here's the thing, right? I am tired of being its bitch. I'm tired of taking 2 Tylenol in the middle of the afternoon, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 Tylenol, Lisa. Why? Because my bunion's bitching.
Whatever.
So I bought a bunion brace, and I'm going to try it.
Oh, my God. You know, it's going to hurt. When you're
hurts.
trying to make your toe go back where it used to be,
I'm putting my toe back.
it is going to hurt.
I'm putting my toe back.
Way more than the bunion.
They show in the picture the red bunion, and then they show after, no red. Yeah. Mission.
You believe everything.
Yeah, mission bunion gone. Follow the journey. I'm doing it.
Please don't tell us.
I will update you.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Why?
No, I don't need to know.
But you know what the problem is? You can't walk with it on.
Well, no.
I know, but guess who gets up 100 times at night?
You?
I do.
You're like the pea queen.
I am the pea queen. So what does Mike say? So do I have to listen to this Velcro strapped thing every time you have to get up and go pee?
Yep.
Guess we'll be visiting different bedrooms for the next little bit while I fix my bunion, dear. I always thought it'd be menopause that would force us apart. Nope, it's the bunion.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Mr. Gibson, enjoy your futon.
I really feel sorry for him.
I'm just saying.
Is this why you made a meatloaf the other night?
Yeah,
and
I
you
did.
needed to tell me that you were like, I'm making homemade meatloaf.
And I made good meatloaf. I'm a meatloaf maker.
Well, you think you make good meatloaf. Does Mike think that?
But he doesn't ever say. He's not
just
that guy.
eats.
He just eats it. He's never excited.
Did you have anything with your meatloaf?
No.
Because I know sometimes you just eat the meat.
Just the meat.
Serious?
Yeah, we just had the meatloaf. It's like really filling. But guess what else I'm doing?
Weird.
But guess what else I'm a rock star at?
What?
Homemade pizza.
Okay.
Still making the homemade pizza.
Really?
Yeah, like
From
once
what?
a week. From homemade. I'm making it from homemade.
No, I think you've told me what you do.
I'm making it from homemade.
No, you don't. You don't make the dough and all that shit.
I buy I buy a crust. A pre-made crust.
That's not homemade
And
pizza.
then I cut up the vegetables to go on it. That's homemade. Cut up the meat to go on it. That's homemade.
I don't even...
Drain the juice from the pineapple can. That's homemade. Made with my 2 loving hands. Homemade.
Homemade.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anything you touch is homemade.
Yeah, so here's my new thing. This is what I'm wondering. I don't think my cooking tastes like necessity anymore.
I think we should get Mike to weigh in on
I think
this.
I've evolved. I think I'm a cooker.
I don't think you are.
Look at me.
No.
Homemade pizza.
I know.
Meatloaf. Pick.
I don't think you're a cooker.
I even make a sauce on the meatloaf.
Ketchup.
Brown sugar and a little bit of mustard.
Oh, woo, you add things to the ketchup.
Yeah.
Woo woo.
So good. So moist. And I don't even like to use that word.
Sorry.
But it's so good. Just saying. Not a fan of the word moist.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm so off topic right now. Right? Maybe I fell and bumped my head. Moist.
Moist.
Oh, bad.
I didn't bump my head.
Okay.
I bumped my ass.
Well, you seem to forget some things, so I wonder if maybe your first fall,
Really?
maybe you bumped your head too.
Shut up.
Ooh, ow.
Speaking of things that make you fall down,
Uh-huh.
I watched the ice dancing.
Did you?
Yes.
You had to PVR it. I watched it.
I know. I'm so glad you didn't tell me.
I know. I
Because
didn't.
I watched it and I was like,
But would you have expected anything else?
No.
They were supposed to win.
Oh my God, they were awesome.
But did you hear the controversy from the short dance?
No.
And the pair that came in second?
Oh, the friend. Yeah, her costume.
She had a nip slip.
No.
Yes,
I
my
didn't
kid's
see that.
sister. Here's the funniest thing. I'll show you. I can't show you the picture now because we're podcasting on the phone in the car. But I'll show it to you after. My kid's sister PVR'd it, right? I watched it live and I knew that she had the costume thing. Just didn't think much of it. But my kid's sister sent me a picture. Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to say Krista. She doesn't like to be referred to as just the kid's sister. She wants a name. So my kid's sister, Krista, she sent me a picture from her TV because she PVR'd it. Nipple.
No.
Yes. Then everything after was blurred. Nipple. Guess what? She was cold.
Shut up.
You could tell. She was chilly.
I thought it was just the back and they said the straps kept everything in place.
And her areola. Is that what the word is? Is that
Thank
the nipple?
you for sharing that.
It's
oh
nip.
my God.
I know, hey?
Oh my God.
I know. It's so weird. Ugh. Can you pass it? Oh, but you know what? I think I have a new calling.
What?
I think that I am an Olympic commentator / coach /expert.
No, you're not.
I am.
No, you're not.
I like commentate through every sport, like through like when they're doing like the big thing with the snowboard, and they're doing like it's like the chicken sandwich backward 360 didn't use a napkin spin. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, watch this, Mike. I'm all over it. The curling, I'm like, no, use the right in turn. I know all of it.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do. I'm the real deal.
You played ringette.
Yeah. And I was really good.
You maybe skied a little bit in high school.
I know that.
There is no way that you know every sport.
I seem to.
And that you could coach it.
I seem to.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm just saying.
I think you know, but
no.
you don't know.
Okay.
I think you don't.
I don't know if that's true.
Oh my God.
I don't know if that's true at all.
I don't know how you get to be this delusional so late in life.
No, I think I've been like this my whole life.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel pretty much like I'm like the expert.
I would have to say
like
no.
all of the Olympics should consult with me.
No, I don't.
And I'll let you know.
No.
Speed skating, short track, yeah. Watch your fingers. That's what I'm thinking. Watch your fingers. Right? Because they put their fingers on the ground as they skate.
Shut up.
Watch them.
Shut up.
Yeah. Hockey? Maybe not from the point. Yeah. I got something for all of it. Right? Moguls,
you listen
knees.
to the other commentators.
No. Moguls, knees together. Cross country skiing. Come on, get going. A little quicker. Yeah. I think it's my natural calling. I'm meant to be a commentator.
No, I don't think so.
I think I could.
No.
We'll see.
No.
Olympics. I'm available 4 years from now. Check my schedule. I'll get back to you.
Oh my God. So, I'm curious.
Okay.
Because when we were together on Tuesday, you showed me a picture of all of the hype girls' 20,000 pairs of shoes that she bought when she was on holidays.
It's been a little dull the last couple of weeks at work, right? The hype girl from Olsen, Michelle, she's been on vacation. She's not been on a petite vacation. She's been on vacation. And that girl's been shopping.
So
Netflix, shopping, wine. Netflix, shopping, wine. Repeat, she said.
I believe I nicknamed her Imelda.
Imelda Marcos. It's her new nickname. Right? Did you see, so the picture that, friends of the podcast, the picture that I sent was of this world's largest, it was like at, I want to say Macy's, but I don't know if that's where they were. They were like a big...
It was a shoe outlet store.
Something. And it was like a big, it was like a pit, a mosh pit of shoes and boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
They bought, like, her and her friends bought, like, or cousins, they bought, like, or friends, or cousins, I don't know which. They bought, like, 40 pairs of shoes.
Between all of them?
Yeah. They went out and bought new suitcases to bring the shoes back.
Well, they would have to.
Because they were in Arizona.
Oh, my God.
I know.
She's insane.
Yeah. Is that crazy?
Is she buying you something?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about shoes. I don't want shoes. You would have fun with them.
Yes, I would. Because I would be, like, in it.
Yeah. So you would do Netflix, shopping, and I would do wine.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying. I know, yeah, you'd be all over that. So crazy.
It would be yummy.
Ridiculous.
I would love it.
Yeah. I think it
I
looks like she had fun. Looks like I will take pictures of them as she wears them proudly.
You need to start calling her Imelda.
I will. I'll start slipping it into the conversation.
I feel like that's her new name.
I know. Crazy.
Okay.
So crazy.
So every morning, you know how I listen to C95, right?
Yes.
To Shauna Foster and Rob.
Yeah.
Rob was sick today.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But anyways, I was listening to the news.
Rob's down.
Rob's down. She's got the big flu.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, so I always tune in around the top of the hour.
Yeah.
That's where I get my news.
Thank God you get a little bit of news.
Yeah, I only like about 5 or 10 minutes of it, and that's what they supply. So I enjoy that. And she was talking about the kids going to the White House.
Yes.
The listen in.
Yes, I watched it.
So
I watched it live.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was off.
News
Loved every minute of it.
Anyway, so it all made sense because I went through my Instagram and Kathy Griffin.
To get the rest of your news.
Yeah. True that.
My picture news. Right? Going for my picture news.
My picture news. So Kathy Griffin had posted a picture of somebody holding a card with questions on it.
Yes, Donald Trump.
And then I realized it was Donald Trump.
Yes.
And then Shauna talked about it this morning.
Crazy.
And then I was just like, oh my God.
It's because he didn't have a teleprompter.
Yeah. Hi.
But
the fifth question was, I hear you.
I know. At one point, though, when it was
Why
just
do you
starting,
need to write that down?
But what was funny about it, though, because I watched all of it, right? So at one point, he actually put the paper down on the ground and then picked it back up.
Well, because he probably forgot.
Because he's probably like, insert comment here. Yeah.
I hear you. How do you feel?
Yeah.
Like, why do you write that down?
Because he didn't have a teleprompter, and he's an asshole.
He's an idiot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just, and then she goes, I just shake my head at that. And I'm like, oh, Shauna.
That's right. I shake my head.
Yeah, you shake. I'm shaking my head.
I'm shaking my head.
But I was just like, Trump? Really, dude?
Isn't it crazy? It was and then of course that just blows up, right?
Well, because then he just looks like, but it doesn't matter what they say about him.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
No.
Who cares what they say about him?
Whatever.
Right?
I just feel sorry for those kids from Florida.
What did Oprah say? Oprah said she doesn't like to, because he was nasty about her, and she replied saying, I don't like to give power to negativity.
Well,
I'm like, look at you, Oprah.
He's chock full of it.
Well, and that's like that's like a good quote.
So, speaking of Oprah.
I know.
Her bestie.
Yeah.
Michelle Obama.
Okay, already I have a problem right now. So you, again, I'm going to tell you, just be quiet. Because on Tuesday,
just saying.
on Tuesday, you were like anti-going to see Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
And then I told you that we got tickets. We're going.
And then I asked you how much they were.
Right? And I said I kept them cheap, Samantha. I kept them cheap because you were being cheap.
I am not.
And you didn't want to
more
pay
than $100 to go see her.
Well, and guess what? I
don't need to finance her life after the White House.
Exactly, right? And we don't need to. We don't need to. But we're going. We're going. You and I are going to go and meet Michelle Obama.
Woo.
Yeah, we're going to meet her.
Courtesy of?
Me.
No.
You.
No.
No.
Who got him?
Mike.
Why?
Because he didn't think I'd be able to.
And what did he find out?
That there was a pre-sale.
Yes.
Right?
And who told you? Mikey's going to help us.
You did.
Yeah.
And I never thought for 1 second he was going to. I'm like, he's not going to.
I have more faith in your husband than you do.
I know, right? But he did get them.
Mm-hmm.
He got us the tickets. We're going. We're gonna meet her. We're gonna greet her. We're going to.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
We're gonna try.
I'm not stalking Michelle
Don't
Obama.
say. Okay. You cannot use that word now because sometimes when I tweet, I put her in the tweet. So you can't use the phrase stalking anymore. Of course, we're not going to stalk her. We're going to welcome her to our wonderful city.
No.
Yes.
We're never going to stalk her.
No, but we're going to welcome her to our wonderful city at the exit from the airport.
No, we're not.
Yes, we will.
No, we're not.
No,
we're not. I am not.
You know what?
I did it with Jan Arden.
We have 1 month.
I froze my ass off. I am not doing this again.
We have 1 month.
No.
We have 1 month.
No.
To hash this out.
I am not doing
Now's
this.
not the time. Now's not the time. Samantha?
What?
We're ending that conversation.
No, we're not.
Yes. I have a new rule.
And what are the rules from what?
Okay, so you know how we have like our best friend code? Right?
Yes.
Right?
Why are you bringing that up?
Because I have a new rule for it. And the new rule, so friends of the podcast, we have what we call our best friend handbook. Is it a handbook? But it's not really a handbook.
We call it the BFF handbook, but really it's just like...
It's a code.
It's a code.
It's a code.
It's a code which we live by, kind of, sort of, sometimes when it works in our favor.
Yeah. And really there was only 5 points to it. Right?
And now
because we've debated for years on there being 6. And the 6th one that we used to debate on was you need to be okay with the fact that we need to have 2 weeks away from each other each year. But then we thought, you know what?
Now it's a given.
Now it's a given. So it's not in the book. However, the new rule in the book is thou shalt attend all celebrity stalking events. Because I went to Michael Bublé for you.
I didn't stalk him. We just went.
That was before stalking days. I went to Dancing with the Stars with you.
We didn't stalk there either. We just went.
But stalking wasn't that popular then.
We took Sheila with us.
I know, but stalking wasn't that popular then. So I'm just saying. I've done these things for you. But I wanted to let you know.
So you added one without consulting me.
Yeah. So
now I just have to go along with it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah. But now that we're talking about it, now I think that we should let the world know what those five rules are.
Yeah, in case they need to know.
Yeah. Because,
themselves.
and I also want to give a shout out to Alyssa from the Best Forevers podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Because a couple of weeks ago, she included us on her show.
She did.
And she also referenced to the fact that we have kind of this, like, handbook code type of thing. Mm-hmm. So, we just thought we'd let you all know what it actually is. Mm-hmm. Samantha. Why do you say it like that, Samantha? Really? Wow. Right?
Okay. Rule number 1.
Rule number 1.
Know your role in the friendship.
Know your role.
Sam is the pretty one.
And Lisa's the funny one. And the smart one.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is. And
No.
Sam, she's so pretty.
She's so pretty. And I'm funny, and I'm smarter than you.
You know what I've always said?
I know the basics of life.
I've
You know
always said
nothing.
that you're fairly smart and you're fairly funny. I've always agreed with that. Right?
Anyways, know your role in the friendship.
Know your role. Know your role.
Number 2.
Text before you call. Right? Because it's like the little boy who cried wolf. Right? If you call all the time and then something really, really
Major happens. Yes.
I might not answer your call.
Exactly.
I might just be like, oh, God, it's Sam.
Again.
I'll call her back later.
So, if you're calling, bigger deal.
Bigger deal. My phone rings and I look at it and I see Sam. I know it's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
It doesn't have to be a bad big deal. Could be a good big deal. But it's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
So I need to pick up the phone. Anything else? Text. Right?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Those are the rules.
Yes. Okay?
Number 3.
Number 3.
Take one for the team.
And I offered to take one for the team about a week ago.
Yeah, know that if your BFF is upset and upset at someone and you're standing in front of her, let her throat punch you to make her feel better.
Be the person they vent to, even though it's not you that they're mad at.
Yeah, take one for the team.
Take one for the team. And I did offer.
You did.
You're like, I just want a throat punch. I'm like, fine. Here's my throat. And then I kind of shut one eye and like shied away.
I didn't.
You did not throat
I did
punch.
not.
No. But you have been known to punch me hard in the arm.
Yes, I have.
Right? And your purse hurts like a son of a bitch. Right?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my favorite.
And you do this.
Number 4, carry a shovel.
And you do.
You just never know when you're gonna need it.
And you have a shovel in the back seat.
I
in the
do.
back in the trunk.
I've been
Yep.
carrying a shovel with me since I had the Sunfire.
Yeah.
So.
And this is a really, really important one to me. For you. Understand the importance of a timeout. Because sometimes, just like kids, we too need to have a timeout.
Yeah, usually it's like a 5-minute timeout.
Yeah. Depends.
Whatever.
Sometimes it could be longer.
Whatever, it doesn't hurt my feelings.
And then our new one, thou shalt attend all celebrity stocking events. So you never know, right? We could get to 10 one day.
You never know.
But that's what we were talking about, Alyssa, when we were going through our BFF code.
This is the basics.
That's the gist of it.
Yes.
So thanks for including us on your show.
Yeah, it was fun.
That was a good time.
Yeah, we did. We had a good time.
Yeah.
Okay. Lisa,
Samantha.
I came across something. I feel like I need to know your take on it.
Okay. I'm always willing to give you my take.
Okay. If your 5-year-old self suddenly found themselves inhabiting your current body,
Okay.
so you're a 49-year-old
48-year-old.
49-year-old
48-year-old body.
what would your 5-year-old self do first?
Pick my nose.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, but I'm 5. That's cool and acceptable.
In a 49-year-old body.
Yeah, I still want to pick my nose.
Really?
Don't you ever just want to pick your nose?
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
When you're at home, you don't ever just want to get that booger out.
No.
Everybody wants to just get that booger out. I would want to pick my nose. What would you want to do? I'm picking my nose for sure.
Have a drink.
Have a drink?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I'm 5.
Because you're 5.
Yeah.
So you're thirsty. Huh. And I'm picking my nose.
No, I mean a drink.
Oh, you want an alcoholic drink?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm 5.
Because you're 5.
But I'm older.
But you're older.
My body's older.
Your body's older. Okay. I'm still picking my nose. I'm not eating it, though. That I'm not doing.
Drawing the line.
By 5, I already know that that's not cool.
That is so not cool.
No, but picking is still okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay. If animals could talk, which would be the rudest?
Cat.
Hyena.
No.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Because a hyena already is laughing at you.
Yeah, but a cat, picture a cat with like a thought bubble and over top of its head, right? And everything, right? So my fake cat Maggie, if my fake cat Maggie was real, and I'd be like, morning Maggie, I picture Maggie with a thought bubble saying, fuck you. Right? Because that's what cats do, right? Or you go to like get their food, and I could like hear Maggie, I could see a cat thinking like, really, that's it? I just think they'd be so chock full of attitude.
They would be chock.
Yeah. I think a cat before a hyena. But don't get me wrong, I don't want something laughing at me either. I probably want to slap it. And you can't do that. You can't hurt animals.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, for you, which body part do you wish you could remove?
My bunion.
Oh, now you're talking
Is
about
it a
the
body
bunion.
part? But is a bunion really a body part?
Absolutely, it's a body part. Has a little life of its own.
It's a toe.
No, it's not. It's a growth on your toe.
Do you really need your pinky toe?
I don't know. What, is that what you want to get rid of?
No, I'm just wondering. Like, if someone walked up to you and said, "Hey, I need to take a part of your body," what would you be willing to live without forever?
I think if it's you, I think you should give up your arms.
No.
Give up your flabby arms.
No.
No?
No. I still want my arm. I still want to be able to throw punch you at any given moment.
Okay. Okay.
There are importance to
There
arms.
are. You know, I would give up my knobby knees because I have knobby knees.
Well, then you wouldn't be able to walk.
Well, yeah, I'd just have like different knees.
You'd have stumps.
No, I'd have a different type of knee.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
You're giving up the knee.
No, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to have a knee. I just want a different knee.
You have to give up something.
I'm giving up my knobby knee. Yeah.
You're not getting a knee back.
I'm giving... No.
You're not getting a knee back.
Then I'll learn to walk without knees.
You can't.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I just wouldn't bend them.
Oh my god.
I just wouldn't bend. I would just be more side to side. I'd walk side to side instead.
Side to side.
Yeah, right? Because there's
Side
nothing...
to side, like a little bit of a waddle?
Yeah.
Is that
right?
what's happening?
Yeah, because it can't really go straight forward, like, because my leg wouldn't go forward anymore.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, get rid of the knees. I
That's
don't want
weird.
knobby knees.
Okay. What kind of cult would you start? If you could start a cult, what would it be?
I don't know if I'd start a cult. Would I start a cult?
Maybe not a cult. You remember, like, was it a couple years ago?
I'd start a charity.
We sat in the midtown.
We sat in the midtown on a bench. So the
Were
midtown
we eating ice cream?
Yeah. So there's
Typical fat girl
few
sitting on a
years
bench
ago,
eating.
yeah, judging other people. That's what we were doing. Two fat girls on a bench in the middle of the shopping mall, judging. That says a lot about us, eh, Samantha?
Oh my god, that was funny though.
There were some people that we saw that we were like, they're not from Saskatoon.
Yes, we automatically
they were so like,
yeah.
all that in a bag of chips,
Yeah.
and not from Saskatoon.
Toronto,
they weren't,
Vancouver.
Yeah, they weren't part of the Saskatoon bag of chips group. No. So then what we thought is that we needed to have a charity for families without mirrors.
Yes.
Because I believe strongly that every household should have one full-length mirror.
Yes.
So you can see yourself before you walk out the door. Maybe by the door. Just so before you put your coat on, you're like, okay, all right. Right? Like I said to you today, right? I didn't feel I was having my best hair day today. And what did I do? I got dressed for work, put a bit of makeup on, did my hair and thought, oh well. Right? But looked in the mirror.
See, and then I had a totally different morning because I was like, put my face on, did my hair, and I'm like, girl, you got it going on.
Right?
Put on my shirt and away I went.
I did not feel that today. I'm just like, it's almost time for a haircut. But off I went.
Yeah, that was a totally opposite reaction.
Put my Burt's Bees on.
Oh my god.
And off I went. That's what I did.
Oh my god.
So yeah, that's what I would do. Is I think every household should have one full-length mirror.
It's a good charity.
It's a really
I
good
felt
charity.
really strongly when we talked about it then that it would have been a good charity.
Yeah, because there was a lot, and you could tell from the people in the mall, lots of them didn't have mirrors.
Oh, because they were like, they don't got a mirror.
They don't got a mirror.
They don't got a mirror.
No, because hey, hi, have you seen you? No, you haven't. No, you haven't. Because if you had, if you had seen,
have you seen you?
Because if you had seen you, I would not be seeing you right now. That's what it would be.
That's totally it.
Right? That would,
totally it.
So let's start that charity.
Oh my God.
Let's look into that. Right?
I think it would be a good one.
Right?
I think it'd be very popular.
I think it would be super
I
fun.
think people could get behind that.
And it's only a win-win. Right?
That's true.
Saskatoon can only be better because of it.
This is true.
Okay, I have one for you.
Okay.
What's the best purchase you ever made?
Betty.
The car?
My car.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, ask me.
Lisa, what's the best purchase you've ever made?
My Egg McMuffin Maker.
Oh, of course, you can have mine.
I don't want yours. I want you to keep yours. You use yours, so I'm not using it. I don't want a used one.
Oh, fine.
I want a new one. Thank you. So you keep yours.
You've used it so much that it's almost broken?
I said to Mike on Sunday, I said, I think we need to get a new one. I said, the egg's sticking a little more than I appreciate. Yeah. So he's like, okay, well, we best go to Walmart and see if we can find one.
Oh, my God.
Best gift, best purchased ever.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So keep yours.
Okay. This is going to be good.
Okay.
Because I remembered some.
Oh.
What are some of the nicknames you have for customers or coworkers?
Oh my God, you're exposing the dirty laundry.
Yes, but when I came, I'm like, oh, we got a couple.
Okay, so first off, I think we need a disclaimer.
Yeah.
So friends of the podcast,
we're about to
we're about to show you an unbecoming side of us.
Okay, you have to realize this was
a long time ago.
A decade ago.
10 years ago.
At least.
When we were working at Pennington's.
Yeah.
Right?
We're outing ourselves.
I did, right? At the plus size store.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay. In my world, lots of people come with a nickname.
In my world, lots of people come with a nickname.
So,
not anymore. I'm not that girl anymore.
No. We've changed. We've matured. Okay. Okay, here's a few of my favorites, okay? Our boss. Mm-hmm. The devil wears Penningtons.
Yes, that's true.
Instead of the devil wears Prada, the devil wears Penningtons. Then,
oh my God,
this is one I'm not very proud of.
Huh?
Frankensloth.
Oh, I know.
We're not going to say.
Yeah, but you know why.
Yes, I know why. Don't. Yes, I know why. Donkey Dal. Because she looked a little bit like Donkey Kong. Can you say a few, please? So the world doesn't think only I'm the worst person?
Her and her best friend mom.
Yeah, and why was she called that? Because it was her and her best friend mom. Right? That was a good one. That was a good one. They were regulars.
Remember she told us that her daughter had sand in her urethra?
She had sand in her urethra. And all I thought was, God, am I ever glad that I'm not part of her and her best friend mom's clique?
Oh, my God.
Don't want to ever be that squad.
That's so bad.
Because why are you saying that? You wonder why your kid seems messed up.
Oh,
yeah. Do you remember the garden gnomes? Yeah. And how many hours did we debate who the pretty one was?
Because it was pretty Priscilla. Oh, my God, I feel so bad
Priscilla was the pretty one.
Oh my God.
Right? Because it was pretty Priscilla.
Well, then her sister got mad because she forgot a boyfriend.
I know, right? You moved to Regina and left the other gnome all by herself in the garden.
Well, because we were wondering if one of them was a troll.
Yeah, because one looked a little more like a troll from under the bridge and the other looked like the gnome. Right?
Oh, we're horrible.
We are horrible. We are. Remember the ladies that lived in North Battleford but didn't?
Yes.
So they were the North Battleford ladies.
Even though they weren't from North Battleford.
They burst that bubble on us one time.
Yes, we're like, no.
Yeah, but here's what's, okay. But now, what's funny is that because I've matured, I don't have as many nicknames for people now.
I know.
I have, so at work, now, but she's not there anymore. She used to be called Socks.
And I know why.
Why was she called Socks?
Because one day, she came to work in a black dress pant and a black dress shoe with white tube socks.
And how did you know that?
Because you took a picture and sent it to me.
And said, here's my new employee, Socks.
And that's how I referred to her all the time.
All the time. She was known as Socks.
Oh my God.
You know, and then there's the rain delay.
Yes.
Enough said.
I've never met her. Enough
said. And there's one customer, and she's called Braces. She's super nice, though. And then there's Big Bird. Enough said. Enough said.
That was so much fun.
Dear friends of the podcast.
We are not those people anymore.
Please don't hate us.
Please don't hate us.
What I hope is that everybody, and let's be honest, friends of the podcast, as if this didn't just spawn you to be like, I
have nicknames too.
And you know what? And I'm perfectly fine if somebody has a nickname for me. I'm fine with that. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Whatever floats your boat.
Sometimes, you know what? Oh, but we had a good one, though, from a former employee.
What?
Jingle.
Oh yeah, Jingle.
Jingle.
That was the best. That was like completely the best was Jingle.
And we called her Jingle.
I still call her
face.
Jingle. She got married like before Christmas, and I'm like, congratulations, Jingle, right? And it was all just because she wore a little pin at Christmas for a joke, and it jingled. So yes, so she did become. Yeah, that was funny. And
that was a good one.
It's so true, hey, because she's still just Jingle.
Jingle.
Yeah, that is hilarious.
And she got a name. Well, we just called her Jingle.
Yeah. It's stuck. Those are some funny questions, Samantha.
Okay, I feel like this is right up your alley because I feel like you have a lot to tell people.
Okay.
If someone asked to be your apprentice and learn all that you know, what would you teach them?
To lie. I would teach them to not show your hand.
Yes.
Yes.
Because your mama taught you well.
My mama taught me. My mother didn't support lying at all, but she said, like, don't ever show your hand.
No.
Right? Like, don't give up the lie. Like, don't give up the truth unless you know what they have.
Exactly.
Yeah. I would be all over that. What have I taught you? What have I taught you?
Taught me. In the 16 years we've known each other, Lisa, I know when someone's lying.
Yes.
I know how to lie.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to tell a white lie.
Tell a white lie.
Get away with it.
Yeah.
And I know that if you're going to tell a lie, you better remember everything about your lie.
And then you gotta live the lie.
You gotta live the lie.
Yeah. You need to live that lie.
And you keep everything to your chest.
To your chest.
You do not reveal anything unless you know
you're busted.
Yeah.
Unless you completely know you're busted.
And then you have to give it up.
Then you gotta give it up.
And even then, I don't really like that.
But maybe you don't give it up the first time. Try and see if you can weasel your way out of it one more time. For sure, that's what I would teach
God.
I would teach you that for sure.
I knew, because I'm like, oh, she's going to say, I'll teach you how to lie.
I'll teach you how to lie. But not a hurtful lie.
No.
Just like...
Because I think your modus operandus is tell a lie first, even though the truth is totally fine.
Yeah, absolutely. That's my go-to is a lie. I think that was instilled into me from a really young age. Because I used to get my sister and I in a lot of trouble. Because she'd be like, we're grounded and we weren't even doing anything wrong. We're grounded because you lied about something we didn't even do. Sorry. Yeah, I know it is. It's just my go-to.
It's your go-to?
Yeah.
I have no idea why, though.
I don't know. Because in the back of my mind, I always think I'm in trouble. I always think when somebody says, hey, Lisa, I'm in trouble. So I'm ready. I'm ready for you. I got one. I'm going. Right? No, I was here. Right? It wasn't me.
Oh, my God. That's so funny.
I know.
Okay.
That was fun. That's funny.
What is the worst smelling place or the worst smell you've smelt ever?
Okay. The worst smell I have ever smelt?
Mm-hmm.
I smelt death. I smelt death.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I had a lady return a blazer. And here's the story. So she comes to return this blazer. It's in a bag. She puts it on the counter. I took it out of the bag. And I'm I'm pretty PQ, right? Like, I'm pretty politically correct in how I deal with customers, right? Mm-hmm. Pretty easy to get along with. I took it out of the bag. I took 3 big steps backwards and said, this is disgusting. It smells like death. How do you even know what death smells like? You don't unless you smell it.
It smells like formaldehyde.
No, it smells worse. It was worse than formaldehyde. It was death. It had been on a dead body, I promise you. And then I was like, oh, I'm getting worked up again. I got to remember my breathing technique. Breathe through it. Okay? Because then my work smelled like death. I smelled like death. I smelled death at home. I couldn't get it past. I am sure that I am going to have like residual effects one day. I remember calling my boss saying, I don't know what to do. I just smell it. I smell death everywhere. It was death. And I don't know. And when you smell death, you know death. Right? You know death.
Okay. You're getting very worked up.
Well, it was horrible.
Your hands are flailing.
Oh, God. And then I would like spray and Febreze and scrub and clean, and like 20 seconds later I'd come back, death. I'm like, why is death back? I just disinfected you. Oh, no, I didn't. That's how I knew it was death.
Oh my God.
That's
funny.
So disgusting.
Well, you know what I remember?
Huh.
It's not pretty.
Oh.
The barnyard smell.
Oh, the old fitting rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Because that carpet had lived many, many lives.
Too long.
Yeah.
And that carpet smelled like...
And it was the worst in the summer.
Yeah, that carpet smelled like hay that a horse pissed on.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bleh.
It was like, and then you'd go into the area and it's like, going in! And it was like the sweet, sour smell of, ugh. God, not quite death, but close.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Oh, great. And so now every time,
Okay. I've still got death on the mind. Sorry, friends of the podcast. It was so disgusting. But I want to share something funny.
What?
It's real. Okay, I want to go from ugh to really funny.
Okay.
So at work, as you know, right? It's a small area.
Yes.
And Olsen's beside me.
Yes.
Hype girl.
Hype girl.
Samantha, I have to tell you, if you could just for one day be in my shoes at my work, I don't want to be in your shoes at your work because I hate books. But if you could be one day my shoes at my work and watch the hype girl in action, it would make your heart laugh so hard because she's so outgoing and friendly. So it's like I eavesdrop on her conversations, right? She calls 95% of all customers by their name. We don't know 95% of our customers by our name, do we? No.
No!
So if you could watch this, because she's so cheery, so she'll be like, "Hi, Susan!" To the lady in her area. And the lady in her area will kind of look at her funny.
Yeah.
And the lady will be like, because you would, lady be like, "Hi."
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you see the hype girl, and all the blood is being drained from her body. She's as white as a ghost, and she'll come over and she'll be like, I don't know if her name was Susan. She'll be like, I think it's Susan.
Stop doing that.
She can't. She's too friendly. She'll be like, I think it's Susan. She looks like Susan. Maybe she knows a Susan.
Oh my God.
Maybe she has a cousin that's a Susan. And it's so funny because and then she's so like, oh, what if it's not Susan? What if I upset her? I'm like, I don't think you did because you're way too friendly to have upset her. So I think, but it's so funny, right? So I listen to her do this all the time to people and it's like the best. And then I'll start laughing to myself. And then I'll go over to talk to her and she'll be like, don't, because she knows she knows I got a comment. And she'll be like, don't.
Well, because come on.
So funny. But because she's so outgoing, Susan's like, hi. And I'm like, I don't think that didn't seem, I'm like, that seemed awkward. And that's what happens.
Well,
yeah.
God.
Isn't that hilarious?
Well, that's just like last week. I had to tell one of the girls, you can't ask him why he needs an I'm sorry card.
No, you can't, right?
But she did, and I'm like, Kendra, don't say that.
Don't say that, right? But that's the whole thing, right? Is like you can't ask certain things, but sometimes I wish I could, especially when I overhear people talk.
Well, and that's the beauty of listening to a conversation you're not supposed to be listening to.
And boy, Samantha, I want to tell you about one.
Okay.
Happened at the bus stop.
Oh,
you hear a lot of things at my bus stop, right? Friends of the podcast, I'm using some foul language, so careful, but I need to. I can't get around it. Okay, so hopefully you'll find the humor in it. These two young girls are standing at the bus stop. And I, you know me, right? I hate people, right? So I'm just standing by myself, not talking, not just minding my own business. These two girls are talking, and it's apparent based on the conversation that one's had a breakup. So the one girl says to the other girl, I don't know. I just can't be in that relationship anymore. And the friend's like, what do you mean you can't be in that relationship anymore? And the girl's like, all he cares about is whether I fuck him or suck him. And I'm like, oh my God. And she's like, so I kicked him to the curb. I'm not dealing with that shit. I don't care. I don't want to hear it anymore. I'm just tired of hearing, you're going to fuck me or suck me. And I'm like, God, sorry. But it's so funny, right? So funny. Yeah, so guess what? That was too much of an expectation. He's gone. He's gone. I overheard that shit.
Oh my God.
I overheard that shit.
That's funny.
Yeah.
The things you learn at the bus stop.
Oh my God. Right? Right? If the bus stop could talk, it would have some stories.
Oh my God. Well, because we have a Starbucks, right? Or I'm near a Starbucks. Yeah. So one day when I was waiting in line, I heard two women. The one girl, they're both like average size, right? I wasn't, I'm just like standing there waiting eventually to order my coffee. Yeah. And the one girl was like, I'm so hungry, I can eat everything. And Starbucks, they got sandwiches, they got everything, right? And the other girl was like, well, go get something. She's like, oh no, they're so fattening. And I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me? You're a stick bowl. Right. And she's like, The one girl's like, well, I'll split it with you. No, if I'm going to do this, I'm eating the whole thing.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay. And the girl's like, well, I really think you should get something because you said you're hungry. Yeah. She's like, yeah, easy for you to say. You're skinny. And I was just like, okay, no offense, girls. You're both sticks.
Yeah.
But then again, they ordered like the sweetest drinks, the caramel macchiatos with the extra whip.
More
blah,
calories
blah, blah.
in that than what you're about to eat.
Yeah. And I'm like, huh.
Samantha, I love the fact that you just relayed your story in your I'm like a Valley Girl voice. I love
that's
that.
What I had. That's how I hear
Is
people.
that how you hear people? You hear people in Valley Girl?
Yeah.
I think that's so funny. I was at Shoppers, and this was a while back. And I remember when I was really, really sick around your birthday with my cold.
Oh, yeah.
So I was in Shoppers, and I was buying cold stuff, right? Neocitrin and all the stuff that the world says will make you feel better. The guy in front of me is buying some stuff. Mm-hmm. He's buying everything pleasurable known to a woman. He's buying every lube possible. He's buying every type of condom possible. And I'm thinking, as I'm looking at what he's laying out on the like in front of the clerk, I'm like, okay, well, you know what? If she doesn't like au naturel, she's gonna like ribbed, and if she doesn't like just lube, she's gonna like hot and warm, right? And he's got all these things. He's got like all of these different things, right? And then you know what he says to the lady? He says, hopefully one of these will make her happy. You know what I'm thinking? Should. Certainly should.
And then if it doesn't, you're doing something wrong.
You're doing something wrong.
You're doing something wrong.
And then all I thought in my sick, cold mind was, boy, do we ever have different evening plans? Right? I hope Neocitrin warms me up and makes me happy. I hope this cold medication makes me all warm and tingly.
Oh my God.
Boy, him and I were in really different places.
Yes, you
right?
were. Kind of like the bus stop.
I like the bus stop. Yeah, I'm never on the same side. I'm always on the different side.
Oh,
I know, right?
God. You over here.
Because I'm a listener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like weird conversations.
I just hear what I hear. Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
All right. Well, I came across one again. I wait in line at Starbucks.
Apparently,
for
you're a
coffee and stuff.
Starbucks whore.
People, don't judge me.
I'm judging.
There's no Tim Hortons nearby. Anyways, I'm waiting for my coffee, standing there. You know how long you have to wait for a coffee at Starbucks?
Yeah.
I'm just like out in my own head, right? All of a sudden, these two girls are standing closer to me because they're waiting for their coffee too. Yeah. One girl says to her friend, "Can you believe it's almost March? This year's gone by so fast." It's not almost March. It's only the 21st. There's still 10 days left in the month. I'm just like, okay. And the girl was like, February only has 28 days in it. What? When the hell did that happen?
Nice.
I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me?
Nice.
And I'm like, you dumb.
You dumb.
I don't know how to tell you that.
You're just dumb.
You dumb.
You dumb.
You dumb.
That's so dumb. I mean, I would understand if she was mixed up on 28 or 29 days. Because even I get confused on that, right? I don't know.
There's a leap year somewhere.
Yeah, and I don't understand the whole rule to it.
No.
But that's kind of funny. I was at the food court. Getting a sub. I won't say from where. Getting a sub. Ordered my sub. The girl's behind me. You know what she said to her friend? If I worked here, I'd spit on everybody's food.
Aww.
And all I thought was, nice. You probably work here somewhere. You imagine?
That's horrible.
I know.
That is horrible.
Disgusting. Just disgusting. I have one more for you.
Okay.
At the bank machine.
Okay.
I don't really go to the bank machine very often, right? Because I'm a cash carrier.
Yes, you are.
But every now and then, I go to the bank machine.
Well, your husband provides you with your money.
Yeah. Well, hi. That makes me sound like I'm a kept woman. I'm not a kept woman. We are double income, no kids. We're dinks. So double income, right? He has his income. Never heard that before?
No! Well, then I'm a sink.
You're a sink?
Income,
no kids. And I'm a dink. You're a sink, and I'm a dink. So I shake my head with sink and dink. Wow, you've never heard that. Yeah, and I can't even claim it. Yeah, double income, no kids.
That's horrible.
That's us. So I'm not a kept woman. He doesn't give me money. I work for my money.
I work for my money.
Just saying.
Anyways.
Hey?
Oh my God.
Just saying. So I was at the bank machine. I'm at the Insta-Teller, and there's two girls talking, and one girl says, I talk to him with respect, but the stupid asshole won't listen. And I'm in my head thinking, that's not really a respectful way that you're phrasing it. Stupid asshole and all.
Maybe it really is stupid, though.
I know, but still, that's not respectful.
No, it's not.
Right? That's not a nice thing to say.
You're absolutely right, Dink.
I'm a dink.
It's either that or you're foggy, so...
Oh, yeah, it's hard to know. It's hard to, I tell you, the list of pet nicknames for me just goes on and on and on, doesn't it, Samantha? Yeah. Glad I could make you laugh. Right? How's your fall?
Oh, nice.
Just brought that right back, didn't I?
Oh, my sciatica.
There. Now you sound like a grandma. That's kind of funny.
Lisa,
Samantha.
Do you have an I shake my head?
I do.
Okay, what is it?
Oh my God. Okay. So today, this morning, every now and then, I like to take a peanut butter and jam sandwich for breakfast. Right? So I said,
of course you do.
So Mike was up doing something.
Because you're 5.
Because I'm 5, right? And I like kid food. So Mike was up doing something this morning before he works nights before he went to bed. Mm-hmm. And I'm in the kitchen, and I said to him, I said, he's like, you're going to miss your bus. I'm like, I'm not going to miss my bus. I still have 20 minutes before my bus. I said, but I want to make myself a sandwich. I think I'm going to make a peanut butter and jam sandwich today. So, and he could care less, right? Because why is she talking? So anyways, so I go into the kitchen, I get the bread, mm-hmm. and all of a sudden it's dead silence. And I look at the bread, and the bread only has one more day on it. It's a brand new loaf. He's not even in the same room as me. Dead silence. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I feel like an applesauce. Then this is what I hear from the TV room. There's nothing wrong with that bread. I stick my head around the corner. I'm like, are you talking to me? You know who you're talking to, right? And he's like, I heard you open up the bread. And then he's like, and then what did you do? Put the bread back. So I actually took 2 pieces of bread out. And I'm like, and then I saw the date. And I'm like, neatly tucked them back in the bread. Put the twist tie thing back on. I can't do it.
Okay, this is funny because we have a podcast dedicated to due dates.
When in doubt, throw it out.
Yeah, when in doubt, throw it out. And we have very strong views on this subject. So this is funny.
And so I said to him, I got to tell you, Mike Gibson, you're buying too much bread. Don't buy 2 loaves at once because that's what happens. Mm-hmm. Right?
He's not eating 2 loaves of bread.
He's not.
And you're not even contributing to that.
I know, but we like to buy things in multiples, right?
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. So Friday is grocery shopping day.
Oh, okay.
I look forward to the new bread.
Okay.
So then Saturday I will take a peanut butter and jam sandwich with me. But isn't that hilarious?
Oh my God.
Like,
I'm not surprised.
You forget who you're talking to? Are you talking to me? Right? That was my I shake my head was him.
Yes. Well, okay. So my I shake my head is actually about you.
Oh.
Because I'm starting to think you have short-term memory loss.
Why?
Because yesterday, in text, you're like quizzing me about what we were talking about today.
I know, I like to keep you on your toes.
And I'm like, we just talked about this yesterday. This is what we agreed to over lunch.
Yes.
And you're like, I was just testing you, Sam.
I was just testing you, Sam.
Just making sure that you knew what we were doing. I'm like, no, you're not. You've totally
forgot
everything we talked about.
I forgot part of it.
No, you forgot all of it.
I forgot the whole topic,
you
friends of the podcast.
Every piece of it.
Every bit of it.
I had to retell you everything we discussed over our, I think it was like a almost 3-hour lunch.
A chat set. We had a jam session.
We had a chance.
And I forgot the jam.
Forgot everything.
I forgot everything.
Which is making me wonder about the state of your brain.
It's getting old.
I know.
It's getting old. That brain is getting old. Right?
Oh my God. And I'm just like, I'm sitting on my couch and just texting and I'm like, we already went. And I'm shaking my head as I'm
shaking your head.
I'm like, I can't believe. And then you're like, I'm just making sure you know what we're doing.
You're not.
Yeah,
I'm trying to cover my ass.
Oh.
Yeah. I know. And then you were snippy back and you're like, I need some time to work on my stuff. And I'm like, okay.
Back away.
Right? Exactly. And I was like, okay then. Point taken. And then I'm like, me too.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
Yes. So it's about you.
Yeah.
All right.
What are we talking about next week?
On to next week.
What are we talking about?
Next week's topic. How do we really compare to our horoscope signs?
Ooh, okay.
And we will, Lisa and I, review each other's and then compare notes.
So we're going to review. I will review yours, and you will review mine, and then I will do mine, and you will do yours, and then we'll compare. Gotcha.
That's what comparing is, Lisa.
Yeah.
Thanks for the lesson.
I may ask about this again. I may ask.
Of course you will.
But that's just how I like to be thorough that way.
No, you don't.
I'm thorough.
You have no clue what you're talking about.
I'm completely thorough. I just like to cross my T's and dot my I's, Samantha.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm doing. Right?
Oh my God.
Covering all my bases.
All right.
I don't want to forget anything. Checking it off my list. Make sure Sam's on track. Check.
Make sure Lisa hasn't lost her mind. Check, check.
There you go. That's too
Okay.
funny.
So remember, if you like what you hear, you can support this podcast by going to patreon.com/I-shake-my-head. And for just $1, you can help us keep being funny.
Yeah.
And you can listen to us on Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, Stitcher, YouTube, and Google Play. Our social media is Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
And I'm thinking maybe Pinterest again.
Oh!
I'm back on Pinterest.
No, I don't want to do Pinterest.
I know that, but we're going to just give it some thought. Okay?
Yeah, well then
We're going to give it some thought.
You're doing it.
We're going to just give it some thought. All right, friends of the podcast, have a great week. Samantha, always a pleasure.
And it should be.